Okay, everyone, now that you've successfully logged into Naviance on your iPad, stop looking at your iPad, first of all, and look at the screen so that you can see what we're going to do both this year and a little bit today in terms of what you just logged into. So those of you that are returning users, which hopefully is most of you, you will notice that it all looks different once you log into Naviance now. Most of the content is similar or the same. It's just laid out differently. It's organized a little differently. And we're going to take advantage of that with you juniors this year, especially in kind of a backwards mapping strategy of figuring out where you want to get to and walk your way back to where you are now, and how can we build the path between the two. So on this screen, if you can, again, take a look at the big screen. Teachers, help me out. Make sure they're watching what's going on. Notice across the top, there are different menus: home, self-discovery, careers, colleges, planner, and then a little favorites area. Here's what I want you to do in a moment after you're done taking a peek at this preview. Take a look at the self-discovery. There are 3 different ones. Have you done them all? Have you completed the Career Cluster Finder, the Career Interest Profiler, and the Strengths Explorer? If you're not sure, you just tap on it and find out. It'll tell you when it was completed right at the top. If you haven't completed it, for example, my Strengths Explorer looks to be incomplete, don't do it right now, but we will spend a day making sure we've got some of those surveys completed to help assess some of your strengths and interests. Second tab to take a quick peek at is the careers. We're really going to use this one pretty heavily and pretty soon. This is the key to backwards mapping as far as what is it you can see yourself doing down the road and how can we help you get there. Next tab to the right is the colleges tab. This one's not going to apply to everybody, but if you are thinking at all about a 2-year institution or a 4-year institution or any type of post-secondary education, we will be using this tab quite a bit later on as well. The next one over is planner. We're actually going to introduce some things under this tab this year that we're going to have you working on as 9th graders, sorry, I said 9th graders, as 11th graders, some tasks and some goals and some things like that. And then lastly, again, as you work through some of the content in Naviance, it's a place to keep track of your favorites, your careers and clusters and colleges. And we probably won't use the scholarships piece this year, but we'll talk about financial literacy later on. All right, so if I go back to my home button, that's where hopefully the screen up in front of you on the big screen matches what you're looking at on your iPad. My hope is that no path is selected for any of you, so your one activity to do today is tap on Select Path, and at this moment in time, something you can change anytime you want coming back into this program, you have the ability to add an optional secondary path. We'll do that later on, but right now, today, read through your options as far as what your path after high school will look like. And please note, there is an undecided button, and that is absolutely okay to tap at this point in time. But we'd like to gather some data today on what our paths are looking like and if everyone is successfully accessing this initial screen. So if you could make one selection, I am going to go with a college bachelor's degree. I'm going to hit Select Path in the bottom right, and then my opening screen starts to change as far as the Plan Your Future. And again, I can always edit my path. So that's it for today. Little quick intro and review of what you have in Naviance and what you've done, and then one exercise that we want you to complete. Thanks for listening, and we will talk to you soon.